U.S. figure skater Gracie Gold won gold at the U.S. Championships in 2016. 20 years old and on top of the world. It was her second national title. She'd already won a bronze medal in the 2014 Olympics, and you just sat down with Gracie.
I did. We went to the ice rink for it. But after that 2016 win at the U.S. Championship, she was favored to take gold at the World Championships again, but then she fell. She finished in fourth. After that, she was just devastated, and that's when her life began to spin out of control.
I felt like I just disappointed everyone. I felt embarrassed to exist for a little bit. I didn't want to show my face in a rink. I didn't want to show my face anywhere. I didn't want to tweet anything. I was so ashamed. I remember just feeling like such a loser because I just felt like God gave me this gift in skating and my family gave me all these gifts to pursue it, and I just still couldn't hack it.
Then it became an eating disorder as well. The image, right?
So when the eating disorder really became, because I've been struggling with food, and it wasn't one that was, I wasn't diagnosably one thing. I have disordered eating is really what I identify with, because it's just my relationship with food is completely unhealthy. But for a long time it was this thing. When friends are oh, let's go out to dinner. It wasn't oh, it's a fun time. It was, I have to research the menu. I got so neurotic about it, and it was this thing, because it was an illusion of control. Because I thought if I can control what I put or don't put in my body, a lot of variables in life you can't control. So for me, this was something that I could control.
But did a coach once tell you, though, oh, that's a big number, though, when you stepped on a scale?
It's difficult in skating because it is a lightweight, it's a lean body sport. You need to be in a certain level of physical conditioning in order to do it. However, that is a range, and it's different for everyone. But I remember the first time I was 16, and my coach was I was mad at him for so long about all of the mean things he said. But that was just probably because English isn't his first language. Again, we are generations apart. We're different genders. How would he know how to approach me in a way that I would receive that information well?
How bad did the eating disorder, the binge purge, get for you?
I remember feeling so, this is dark, but I remember feeling so sad because I couldn't figure out how to be bulimic. I couldn't get myself to throw up, and it was just the worst feeling to me. And I remember feeling this is in my head, I was you are now a failed anorexic and you're a failed bulimic. I was you can't do anything right.
This pattern of behavior and emotional anxiety and what you were dealing with then led to your diagnosis, clinical depression. When were you diagnosed, and what was sort of that point where it all boiled up for you?
So when I checked into the facility, I remember feeling you're not messed up enough yet. These people have real problems, Gracie. You're whining because you're fat, which is your own fault. And then as soon as I checked in, the first, you had to say kind of what you were here for. I was I don't know, I have this weird thing with food, and I'm really sad all the time, and I sleep a lot. And then I met with my therapist, and she had asked the same thing the first time, and she was oh, you're depressed. She's you are clinically depressed, that the whole thing is depression. She was that's, I can tell you exactly what that is.
Take me through what a day was like for you in the fog of depression.
So honestly, a lot of the days blurred together. It's almost like a dream in a way. I was in this dream. I mean, it was more of a nightmare, but I just wasn't there. It was just blank.
And sleeping 24 hours a day sometimes, right?
I could sleep there was no tomorrow. There weren't any mirrors. Even my windows, I left one of them uncovered, but there was laminate on my windows.
Why? What were you afraid to see? Why did you cover the mirrors?
I just didn't want to see the outside world. But I remember thinking, I was the world doesn't need more of me in it. I was I'm just gonna ruin something else. I'm just gonna upset more people.
Why were you not wanting to look in mirrors?
In my head, it made sense at the time, because I thought, you just feel sick and so messed up when you look at your body, because you look like a potato with arms. It's true. That's
body dysmorphia.
That was the biggest thing for me, is that's the number one thing, is body dysmorphia is a killer.
But at your lowest of lows in Detroit, you talked about for months thinking about killing yourself.
I misjudged how important hope is to the human spirit. Because when I was without it is maybe the only time that I really truly felt like I can see why people leave like this earth. Because there's got to be something better than this. So I misjudged. If nothing else, I want to live the rest of my life every day with hope.
So she does come out of that, but I mean, it is, and we'll get to that in just a moment in the second part of our interview. But you saw, you know, how she kind of laughs a little bit. I think she's still coming to terms with how to really talk about the mental health issue that she was dealing with. And she was very, very clinically depressed. I mean, talking about suicide and thinking about it for months.
Wow, fascinating interview.